starting now. There we go. Thank you. All right, so I will follow up with a written summary of the National Grid notes that I just shared. Okay, next, let's see here. Joe, do you want to go next?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Wonderful August morning. As long as the rain stops, I'm happy. Got enough rain for a while. But so our work is continuing. We're in the home stretch of our work on Jefferson Street. What I'll do is I'll show my screen here real quick to I remember how to do that. Can I do that?
Let me make sure that you have the ability to do that. Let's see.
There we go. All right. So we're on our last stretch right here on this section of Jefferson Street between Warren and Salina, right next to Bank Alley. We've got about half of it done up from Salina to Bank Alley. It's been tedious at times just because of the weather and the amount of utilities that these guys are hitting. We've also ran into a bunch of original railroad ties underneath the pavement, so they've had to cut through all those, so it's taken a little bit. But they've got the first half of that block done. They should be turning that block on, the half block on, probably in the next day or two. And then they'll be moving to the next half where they can finish out towards Warren. Once they get done there, they will hop to the next block. So we're anticipating, this block being done on the 27th of August, about, providing everything goes well. And then moving to the last block, Jefferson, between Warren and Montgomery, and doing that work between August 30th through September 3rd. There's 2 temporary water services we need to install to do this work. And then this is the block that we're going to coordinate with National Grid, because we're going to do a portion of it, and then they're going to come in and do their component of this block as well after we're done. So if National Grid is saying 2 to 3 weeks of their work, if we're out of there September 3rd, looks like National Grid will be in there the first 2 weeks of September, thereabouts. And the last other component we have to do is the connection at Montgomery and East Adams Street. We got the Montgomery portion of the main in between Harrison and Adams. Now he's going to make the final connection between Montgomery and Adams. Not sure if anyone is on from the convention center. I don't know if there's any events going on there in the 2nd to 3rd week of September. I don't know if anyone knows of any events going on or things that we need to be aware of in this area. But I'll reach out to whoever we spoke with last time at the convention center to see if there's anything going on, that if we're going to shut that intersection down, if we're going to create any havoc anywhere. And then I believe that's it. I'll double check to make sure we have everything. Oh, no, one last piece. One last piece is on Montgomery between Erie Boulevard and Water Street. There's about 40 feet of main we got to install. We're going to postpone our work on the Erie Boulevard side of the project because of the potential upcoming I-81 work that's going to happen in this area, which will directly impact our water main on Erie Boulevard. So we're just kind of holding in a holding pattern, wait and see what the state's going to do. Any questions? Oh,
Joe,
yes.
Joe, can you repeat the dates that the work will be going on outside the convention center, just so we can reach out to them?
It will probably be the 2nd or third week of September.
Great, thank you. All right, John Kiblehan, would you like to go next?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Update on the two paving projects. First, start off with the State and Salina Street project. State Street, we finished paving yesterday from Adams north to almost East Genesee Street, Fayette Street intersection area. After that, we'll progress further north up to James and complete the milling and paving through that area. All the full depth reconstruction has been completed in that area. So after this, it's just a case of mill and pave operations from Foreman Park north to James Street. The Salina Street paving project, all the adjustments are complete. South in the 400 block south. So our next operation over the next 2 weeks will be to start to mill and pave from Adams Street north to Fayette Street. Complete the paving, the top paving on that section. So that's anticipated to get done over the next 2 weeks. The first operation will probably be from Adams to Onondaga, just in front of the bus stop there, Central Hub. Do all the paving there, adjusting the structures, get that ready for paving, and then start the paving operations moving north through that section of downtown up to Fayette Street. After that, we are going to, or maybe during the next 2 weeks, we're also going to start some more operations around Clinton Square and north up towards Herald Place. We've got some curbing to do out through there, some full depth, and around Clinton Square, similar to what happened on the west side. On the east side, we have to move the curb 2 foot west into Clinton Square to widen the road there for the improvements. And that's probably going to start within the next 2 weeks. Cognizant of the farmers market on Tuesdays, we don't work in that area. We are coordinating as needed with any events that are scheduled for Clinton Square. And then areas south, we've completed striping on State Street south of Adams, waiting for a schedule. We're going to start striping on Salina Street from MLK north. But on both projects over the next month and a half, you're going to see a lot more activity. Unfortunately, the construction season's starting to wind down. There's still a lot of construction being done. A lot of ADA corners have to get replaced along the limits. So you're going to see a lot of activity. You can see contractors trying to get as much work as they can buttoned up for the season. The intent is to get both projects complete before the construction season ends. But again, that is very much dependent on the weather. And unfortunately, we've had a lot of rain days recently, which have impacted the schedules. But that's the update on the paving projects.
Great, thank you, John. Any questions for him? Okay, not seeing any. Is there anyone else from the city who'd like to make a construction update report? Did we cover everything in 12 minutes? Nicely done, folks. All right, so we will share this recording with the city to post on their website. If you do have any other follow-up questions, please let us know and we'll make sure those get out to the appropriate people. And thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heather.